Gosh, dang it, Ryan, what's wrong with you? My goodness, such rude.
Hello to the internet. Today we are playing the Kerbal space program. And our goal, which we are not going to achieve today, is to make it to the moon. Yeah. So we're going to pick a derpy flag just for funs. We're going to do it on hard so that it's actually, challenging. And we're going to see what happens. So here we go. Welcome to the Science Center. Alright, so our first goal is going to be to accept submissions. Because they will give you caches in advance and on completion. And they're pretty easy right now. So eventually they're going to get more challenging, but we can only accept 2 right now. So just accepted these first 2 here. And it's good. Okay, now what we got to do is, I think we have all of the guys we need, but we could get a new one just for fun. Because if you kill these guys by accident, they'll come back, but kill anyone you hire, they don't come back. So I'm going to hire a pilot, hire Ribvey Kerbal, because why not? I'm going to hire an engineer and a scientist. So let's get a scientist with high stupidity. No, but yeah, I don't think it actually makes a difference at all. So yeah, actually this is fine for right now. When we upgrade the lab, where we can get another scientist, but for now we won't actually be flying with them, so it makes pretty much no difference. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna build a spacecraft. It's gonna be pretty simple. Yeah. There we go. It's gonna be pretty simple because all we're trying to do is set an altitude record of 5,000 meters, which is very easy, and launch a new vessel, which is perhaps one of the more challenging missions that I've ever done. Now, I'm not really sure if you can stick this on the side. I don't think you can. Just sat. I don't also know how well it'll work on the underside. So how much does it cost? 422. So we have fairly limited funds. If it burns it off, I guess it'll be fine. But if it doesn't burn it off, then this whole thing will explode when it hits the ground, which is bad. So yeah. Alright, now let's pick our pilot. I'm not flying with Jebediah, we're going to fly with Ribvey Kerbal. Here we go. And save, and then let's go to space. Ooh, it also occurs to me it may not sit properly on the runway. It looks okay. Nope, not okay. Alright, let's try this again. We're trying to go to space, but, we kind of failed. Yeah. Also, I'm going to increment this every time I make an edit, just so that we have a good recollection of, what the deal is. Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. We can do this, just have it be like bilateral symmetry, and then we can stick on 2 more parachutes, and that'll save us the cost of whatever this thing costs. So, yeah, there we go. Let's try this. Oh, crud, did I fix the staging? I bet I didn't fix the staging. Oh, it's good. Beautiful. Okay, Ribvey, we're going to space. I didn't do a dramatic countdown. Oh well. I'll do one at some point. But for now, we just gotta appreciate the amount of science that went into this. I'd like to thank all of the scientists that are down there, and I'd like to thank all of the physicists and all of their families, and most specifically, I'd like to thank my cat Benny, who's now on my lap, being as cute as he possibly can. You want to say hi, Benny? No? Okay. I have you. You're messing with the mic now. Are you gonna lay down? So it's pretty important to do as much science as you can. So currently you can only do like crew reports, and that's not even really worthwhile. So, but regardless, I did one. And we can see inside. It's so pretty. Yeah, sadly we cannot see Kerbal from here, but we can see all of our instrumentation, and yeah. I might try doing a mission just completely in the vehicle, but not this one. Although that one would have been really easy because there's no maneuvers or anything. Yeah, setting up maneuver notes and stuff is challenging in the cockpit. Yeah, I should have messed with this earlier, but oh well. There we go, and then one more. There we go. And that way we can minimize the amount of time we're flying through the air. And on later missions, I'll do my best to time warp as efficiently as possible. Poor Ribvey. He looks sad and terrified. I hope he doesn't die of a stroke. That would be humorous. Didn't even go to space, and he's just about to pass out. So many parachutes. If we only have one parachute, then this fuel booster will hit the ground too hard, and it will explode, which reduces the recoverability value of the spacecraft if like 90% of it is destroyed. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much science. Also, the closer you can land back on this, land to this, the better. We drifted a ways away because the Earth actually turned. Yeah. So we just kind of recovered a vessel. Boom. Can look about our. We had 3 science just for recovering the vessel that was in flight, which is pretty legit. I mean, it's not that bad. We got most of our funds back. Yeah, I don't know exactly how much. There's some for the fuel because it's empty. Right, because zero funds, unit value 0.6. I don't know exactly how much I had, but you know, there's some. Also, the cockpit has some monoprop in it, which you didn't actually use. So we should take that out because it adds mass. Theoretically, I don't know if it actually adds mass in the game, but yeah, okay, there we go. So we got that many. We have 15,000 funds. So we actually made 5,000 funds on that one mission, and he gained 1 experience, which is amazing on so many levels. 1 experience. Yeah. Okay, so now that we've landed, we can do a little bit of science. We can research some basic rocketry. How hard can rocket science be anyway? Apparently, extraordinarily challenging. But, yeah. Let's just start. Researched all of these things. All of these things have been researched. Look how far we've come since we began. Well, I guess not really. I researched! You know, the interesting part of playing on hard is you have to actually purchase, like, the blueprints, basically, for all of these parts. And we don't really need them, but, I mean, we do need this mystery goo. Because it's scientific, and yeah, it helps us get lots more science, which will help end up with, like, wings and things we actually do need, like these radial mount parachutes and the landing gear. Yeah, all that stuff. But until then, probably the stack decoupler I'll need as well. I don't know about this fuel tank. I might end up needing it. I probably don't need this one though, because it's pretty small. But currently, I don't think I need either of them. Fine, if you insist. But I'm not getting that one. It's too expensive. It's 500 credits I don't have to spend. Alright, can we go to the administration building? No, we can't do anything here. So this is pretty much where you either spend like science or money or reputation. And what you can do here is you can like reduce funds that it costs, but also reduce your like reputation. So basically you can do a trade-off. If you can trade reputation for money, or trade money for science, or trade science for reputation, or yeah, all that stuff. Right, you can trade any of these three things for any of the other three things. And normally what it'll do is it'll take 5% of your fund's income and give you a science for a certain amount of it, or take 5% of your science income and give you some funds for it. Generally what I'll do is I'll do it where I take it from reputation and gives it to funds. I don't have enough reputation right now, or I would. But yeah, because normally reputation isn't actually useful for anything when you need it to do some missions later, but at the same time you really don't need it. So I like to wait to do these visual survey things until I can actually have like a plane, because those are the best way to do it. I try to avoid testing these too, because they're just irritated. Radial decoupler landed at Kerbal. Gonna give me 3 science though. It's gonna be really easy to do this, except sadly it might actually end up using the decoupler, which could be bad. But you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna accept that contract, and then I'm gonna do this set altitude record because it's pretty easy and it's got a pretty good advance. So first we got to build a derp craft. Of just this and a radial coupler. I don't think this is worth it. Oh, you can turn this around. It'd be perfect. Boom. Now this is going to be the I can't spell. Oh, yes, I can. Decoupletron. There we go. I'm going to make sure we got this guy flying. No, give me Ribvey? Ribvey. Give me Ribvey. I cannot say his name. Oh, because I'm an idiot. It's a freaking radial decoupler. Of course. I'm using the wrong kind of decoupler. I am truly a genius. Oh, I have to load the decoupletron. Decoupletron. It's nice though that it didn't cost me anything to do it. You know, keep this girder. Just for fun. There we go. Costs 600. Yeah, which is why we're going to attach it backwards, so it hopefully doesn't die. Because that's a big price. I mean, for 3 science, I don't want to lose out on that credits, on them credits. Oh no, what's going on? We've invented a hovercraft. Dang it! No, not quite. No. All right, we can warp to it. Cover this vessel. Please tell me it's worth 600. Please. Didn't even say. Are you kidding me? I'm guessing it was worth 600. Because my money went up. I didn't see how much it did, but it was something. So. Okay, that's it. No XP gain. Oh, we flew Jebediah on that mission? Dang it. Alright, well, that was pretty cruddy. But it was alright. Oh, I clicked on the wrong building. Yeah, we don't have enough plane parts to start doing that yet. So, yeah. Landed at Kerbal. Both of these engines landed at Kerbal. Again, they're just not worth anything except for a very small amount of science. Oh, should we decline this? Nah, I don't think so. Which one's worth more? This one, marginally. All right. These are kind of dumb missions, but you know, What can you do? Locked or invalid parts. Interesting. So we can't launch it now because we have that thing that we're not supposed to have yet. So one thing nice that you can do with these engine testing is you could just stick it on there upside down. And as long as you actually launch it, it will count as testing it, even if it doesn't actually burn any fuel. I think. Yeah. And there was some beautiful sparks. Sparks! It's actually kind of interesting. You can make fireworks like bananas. Yeah! Alright, oh wait, no, wrong button. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. We did it. We got 122 monies, 4 sciences, and 2 reputations. And we got most of our funds back, which is good. See, the other one's still there. There it is. Boom. Beautiful. We're gonna get there in no time at all. And by there, I mean the moon. Because it's totally not a really far, yeah. I flew the wrong pilot again. I gotta stop doing that. I really don't like this Jebediah Kerman guy. There we go. That's good. Oh. I keep hitting escape. I don't know why. It's not my fault. Yeah, Jeb, I hope you got no, I forgot the words. I was distracted momentarily. I have 13 science. What can I do with this? Oh, these are 18, 15, 20. Oh, I need more science then. Dang it! Alright, let's accept another mission. But an actual mission. To escape the atmosphere. 70,000 meters. See, the one we have active right now, this one here, we can do it at the same time we do this one. It's going to be expensive, but if we could build a vessel that costs less than 17,000, and we can actually complete it, then that would be wonderful. We could also probably do some good science up there. So let's build our first real rocket. Of course, we're gonna have to load up the YouTube Voyager version 1.1. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I did it anyway. Bananas. All right. YouTube Voyager version. This is going to be version 2.0. Yes. And we only have stacked decouplers, but we can do some fancy stuff with these girders and the stacked decouplers. Because I have my secret ways. We have these mystery cubes now, so we can actually do some reasonably legitimate science whilst floating through the air. I guess I'm not exactly 100% on that. Yeah, why not? And then we're gonna have to do more girders. Oh, crud. More girders. We're gonna have to do more power chutes. Because we don't want to break these girders. It's worth the extra cost. Maybe. Oh, that's wicked. You can actually just do that, which is fantastic. And now we are going to have to do decoupler. Nope, decoupler. Boom. We're going to have to do... Oh gosh. What have I done? These boosters, by the way, are way, way cheaper than using these engines. Like, one of these engines doesn't even count the fuel, because this fuel tank costs $850 as well. So that's very expensive to do. Whereas these fuel boosters are significantly less expensive. Alright, I think that should do it with minimal loss. That should at least do this first one of the altitude record. Yeah. And we should be able to get a good deal of science, a reasonable amount of science. Yeah, that. So we're going to fire these 4 here, 5. Decouple, fire, and then parachutes. Try to save as much as we can. Which actually means that it would be more reasonable just to put 2 here. Well, since we could save most of the cost, I mean, it's fine. It's alright, I guess, to put this. Oh gosh, there we are. Huh, interesting. Alright. Seems pretty well balanced. Oh, we can actually get rid of all of this monoprop. Because it costs cash money that we don't got much of. We're running on a really small budget here. 6,504. That's how much it costs total. And yeah, let's launch this sucker. Oh. Okay then. I guess we can't launch this sucker. Can we launch it now? Great. So we're gonna have to just do 2 of these then. Oh, this should be 2 now. Whatever. Close enough. Oh, we can launch it. Alright. I feel pretty confident we could do the first one. This one here. Nope. Here. We could do this one. But I don't quite know about the reaching space part. Just not quite sure. Gosh dang it, Jebediah. What is your major malfunction? I have to walk him out to the end of a runway. It's like stab him in the throat. Being such a terrible freaking pilot. Okay, here we go. Time warp 1x. Let us go to space, where we will explore strange new lands and other things. Oh gosh, that's bad. That's bad. Please don't explode. Nope, they exploded. That's terrible. We lost a lot of thrust there. Thrust. And he's freaking out. Here we are, continuing to space. And maybe... No, it won't land safely, never mind. It's going to switch to the other one, but I don't think that'll happen. Are we going to make it? I don't know if we're going to make it. Going like Mach 4. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're going to make it for this first one here. Boom. So there's the cost of the spaceship. Now the question remains, are we going to make it out farther? And that is questionable, because this apoapsis appears to be above 100k. So we might make it if the atmospheric drag doesn't slow us down too much. Looks like we're experiencing... uh-oh. Looks like we're experiencing significantly less atmospheric drag. I mean, we're a lot less than a G of atmospheric drag, which seems good. So we're going to actually make it into space, which means we're going to get the other one. Which means we're going to more than pay for the cost of this mission. So even those previous explosions that happened, we still managed to do science, guys. And soon we'll be landed, and Ribvey can go back home to his apartment, where he lives all by himself with a pet dog named Billy. And they can eat crumpets for days. He is currently the only Kerbal alive to have ever exited Kerbal's atmosphere. So, yeah. It's pretty impressive there, Ribvey. Eventually he's going to be the first person to go into orbit and, land on the moon, all that good stuff. Because we are unethical scientists, and we force one astronaut to do everything ever. And that's just right. Oh no. Okay, good. Because if these things break, we lose all the science, and that's bad. We covered the vessel, and 19 science. Alright, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.